Welcome everybody to season 2 of FadeSMP.
Woo! Yay!
Season 1 was a blast, and I hope season 2 will be even better. Now I'm gonna pass it on to Cyro to list the members.
Today with us we have Celestial Rain, Zyther, Rainman, Turkey, Nixpix, Crink, and Exphonic. We have some more members who couldn't show up today, as well as some new additions that weren't in season 1. So keep on the eye out for that. They'll be in the description. On to Zyther for our sponsors.
FadeSMP Season 2 is sponsored by Paragon and is hosted by Creeper Host. We couldn't be here without them. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at FadeSMP.
And yeah,
basically we've got custom terrain this season, and it's gonna be a blast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very custom terrain.
Looks very nice. Looks very nice. So that's basically it. Hope you guys will have a good season. And yeah.
All right, let's
peace.
Go,
Whoa.
Alright guys, welcome to Season 2 of FadeSMP. So you can see we're climbing up this mountain here. I'm almost to the top. And so yeah, hopefully I'm going to live up here on this mountain. And oh my goodness guys, this is no mountain. This is a volcano, that is for sure. I legitimately thought this is a mountain. Okay, oh, I don't want to fall. Okay, I don't want to fall in today. Alright. Well, I was very my judgment on this terrain was very different than what it actually is. But you can see how high up we are right here. And yeah, let's go ahead and explain some stuff. FadeSMP Season 2 custom terrain. This is the coolest thing ever. As you can see, this was actually naturally generated by this plugin we have. I don't know what it's called, but it's a plugin that costs money because it's so freaking diddly darn good that we have to spend money on it. And it's just such a good plug. Look at this. It's volcanoes. Now, maybe in another season we could do the same thing, but with actual mod packs that could, like, I don't know, maybe like make this volcano be able to erupt or something. It's right. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I am very far away from spawn. Spawn is actually this way. It's actually a few hundred blocks this way. And I'm kind of scared to go down this mountain, honestly. Oh yeah, look, I have 2 god apples. So pretty much with this naturally generated terrain, or this epic terrain, I think that's what the plugin's called, epic terrain or something. I don't know. But anyway, with this new terrain, it also brings new dungeons with really good loot. So that's something. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what happened, why do I have so many tools and stuff, I actually recorded an episode, but none of the audio recorded, so I'm actually re-recording it right now, which is okay, because the episode I recorded wasn't even that, you know, interesting. I want to kind of adventure in this episode, but, you know, I kind of already went on an adventure, because I found a volcano. I'm also using Cyro's new pack for Zyper craft, which is it's a pretty good pack. Cyro is not the best at blocks. That's like the only thing that's my complaint about this. There's also just some hiccups in the pack, but I shouldn't be going in a cave. I should be going home. I don't actually have a base or anything yet, but I have been to look at that. Okay, it wasn't loading in. But yeah, there's also, so we might stumble upon a house or something, like a naturally generated house. And is that spawn right over here? I think this might be spawned. Let's go down. Okay, so we'll explore all these caves later on, but I think... No, but there is something out here. But I don't think this is spawn. It's like a little tropical resort over here. This is so cool. I wonder whose this is. This is sick. I don't know whose this is, though. They have some stuff. Okay, well, whoever's living here is lucky. I'd definitely choose this place to live if nobody else is here already. Oh, I just heard lightning. That's it's not good. I kind of feel like I'm in Hawaii right now. I don't know if I'm the only one that like getting the vibe of Hawaii from this biome. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going. We're almost there. We're like 100 blocks away. Oh, actually almost 200 blocks, and we're not that far. I want to have like an isolated base, kind of close to spawn, but not too close to spawn. And I want it to be high up, like on a mountain or something. Alright, is this a naturally generated house or a built house? Let's go check it out. See, that's the one thing I like about this, is like, sometimes there's somebody that builds a house and you never know. They could also just be like a naturally generated house. Like, for example, I think this one might be built because there's signs and stuff, but let's go check it out anyway. Let's see, yeah, cringe. It's just like a beach house kind of thing. This is cool. I would sleep, but I don't think the other person on the server right now is able to sleep. Alright, let's go. Okay, the rain stopped, but spawn is directly this way. Okay, we are here at spawn now, and looks like there's a tree here. So you can see there's a lot of trees. There's a lot of naturally generated stuff, and yeah. You know what might be cool? A tree house. That might be sick with these trees. I kind of want to do it on this tree right here and connect it to the other trees. Okay, let's get some wood. But before we do that, let's make a better axe. So let's go ahead and go and then we'll go whoop, shoot, do you like my sound effects, guys? Alright, let's do that, and then we can actually, do I have any more cobble? Well, it looks like I don't. Never mind. So while that's waiting, I guess we could just start cutting down this tree with my wooden axe. And this is probably gonna take a while. I'll probably take a few axes, especially with the amount of wood I want. It kind of sucks I have to do it out of the same type of wood, but there's no other type of trees around really. But yeah, I'm gonna put, this is like, okay, so this is spawn, so it's gonna be right here next to spawn. But the thing is, there's no way there's gonna be tree shops, so I don't feel like I'm gonna be in the way of any shops. That's the only thing. That's like why I'm doing it so close to spawn. This is actually a better idea. Okay, so this is not what I planned to do in my head, but like, I just had this sudden idea, and I think it's better than what I had planned. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to default because this is a little too fancy in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take that out, and we'll be on our way. Okay, see, default's good. Default, look at this. This like still looks awesome in default. You know what? You know what? Let's turn on shaders. Let's see how this looks. We're getting an okay frame rate. We can take some screenshots of our house and stuff. Actually, I can't do this because what's it called? First of all, it's kind of laggy, and second of all, shaders has some glitches. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering, the intro, if you're wondering why it's not from my point of view, is because my audio didn't record, so I didn't feel like syncing the audio and the video, so I just didn't bother. All right, let's go ahead and make leggings, boots, or not boots. Leggings and a helmet, and then we'll go ahead and make that. And if you're wondering why I have 2 diamonds, it's because I found it in a mine shaft, but this is going to be a lot faster. Okay, let's go ahead and get some blocks that we can stack up with. So I don't even know which tree I'm just working on. Okay, let's go ahead, we can take this all off. I don't even need to collect all the wood, honestly. Like, I'm just trying to get some trees out of the way, more or less. I also don't need that wool since I already have a bed. But hopefully, okay, so see, I don't want to cut down too many trees because look how much of a hassle this is to cut down, honestly. Oh, and also, if you ask in the comments to join the SMP, that kind of ruins the point, because if you guys follow us on Twitter at FadeSMP, link in the description, you'll know that we're invite only. So if you do go ahead and ask, then that kind of makes us want you to not be in. Like, it kind of almost repels you from being in. That's like it's like if you want to get rid of a bug bite, if you scratch it, it just kind of makes it worse. If you ask to get in, it kind of just makes it worse. Okay, so other supplies I'm gonna need are cobblestone. So I'm just gonna try to mine around all the andesite and get nothing but stone, because I want to build some cobblestone, spruce, and I think this is spruce wood, right? Yeah. So cobblestone, spruce, leaves, and glass. So I'm also gonna need sand later on. Okay, let's just keep getting some more logs, and let's head back up. So like these roots, you can tell they go underground pretty far. Actually, I'm gonna cook some food. But yeah, okay, what else do I need to take down? This. Alright. I think this is not its own tree. I think this was a branch that was hanging off and just happened to touch the ground. These trees are so advanced, dude. I like the vanilla trees a little better because they're easier to cut down. I can see why the Mojang didn't go all out with their trees, because like, holy crap, this is insane to cut down. Okay, let's go up. And let's get this all down. Also, there's gonna be some new members this season that were invited. We did not they did not ask to join. They were invited. So if you just a little hint, if you ask to get in, you probably won't get in. But I mean, like, if I'm friends with you and we're generally chill and you actually upload consistently and stuff, and you know, you might get in. You just might. Oh, now I'm the only one on the server. But yeah, you just might get in. It's kind of crazy. I'm also not the best builder, but since this is going to be a treehouse, I think it's kind of acceptable that it's going to be a square. Because like I don't need to do a huge elaborate shape of a treehouse. Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem that useful. But I kind of want to make it inside the leaves. But I think I might just do it on top because that's going to be a little advanced for me. I've never even built a treehouse. Wait, hold on. I'm going to Google image Minecraft treehouse. Okay, so this one's on a jungle tree in vanilla Minecraft, but this kind of gives me a better idea of what I want to do. And you know what? I don't want to take down these floating branches, honestly. I have enough wood. I really don't want to do that. Okay, let's just take all these down. Let's go ahead and sleep really quick while we're here, while we can. But yeah, I kind of have a general idea of what I want to do now since I'm looking at tree houses. There's some really elaborate ones I just don't want to do. But like, you know, I can handle some of the other ones. Okay, let's do that. And I guess I'll just cook that for now. Okay, so this is the tree, guys. This is going to be the tree. So, okay, wait, hold on. Do I have dirt? I don't think I have dirt. Hold on, let's go ahead and grab some dirt from over here. Yeah, I don't have dirt. Okay, so I kind of have an idea. Maybe I could do it inside of the branch, underground? I kind of want to make the entrance at the base of the tree, like inside of the trunk. Here, I'll show you what I mean. And also, this is why I wanted dirt, if you're wondering. Okay, so let's go right here. And we'll make this look more natural. But see, I can put the entrance, like, right here. Like, right here. Oh, my game just froze. Sorry about that. And then, like, you can just kind of climb up into the tree. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I don't know. You guys should leave your suggestions in the comments below. But like, this would be cool, right? And then we could have the house in here. We could start the house in here. I don't know. It's just an idea. Okay, let's go ahead and put some of these logs back. I'm trying to make it so that way you can't see the outside, because like these are the logs that don't have the outsides. So I'm trying to keep that same theme going here. Okay, like that. And then, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Boom boom. Bang bang bing, boom bong bing bang bing bang bong bong bing bing bang bong. Okay, so this is like a good plan here, and then like we could have the house in here somehow. We could flatten this out, and so maybe we could level it out right here so we can take all this out like this. I don't know, guys. Leave your suggestions in the comments below. Also, I'm gonna put a crafting table right here, and I'm gonna make a sign. So wood is not really an issue anymore because I'm gonna be carving out trees as I'm building. So okay. So let's go ahead and put. First of all, this is annoying me. Okay, and let's go ahead and put Zyther's tree house. And I'll do some off-camera work making this look a bit more natural and stuff. And so yeah, I think this is a pretty cool idea, guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of the FadeSMP Season 2. I'm super hype. Be sure to follow the Fade Twitter. Be sure to follow my Twitter. Everything that you need to know about Fade and myself is in the description below every video. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.